Hello and welcome to Sci-Fi Banner Build Hacks number 1. In today's video we're going to go through how to do a bunch of different banner designs and how to utilize them in a nice sci-fi way. But before we get started, I have something important to say. A whopping 70% of you aren't subscribed, and that is just, well, it's a travesty. So do me a favor, and don't forget to drop this video a like and consider subscribing, because that will help me out a ton. Awesome. Okay, let's get going, shall we? Coming up first, we have the sofa couch cushions. Now this is a relatively easy thing to make, and it's a great way to add a load of detail into your sofas, couches, or even beds, as long as you're using slabs. So I'm going to make a real quick sofa, just like this, and then what you have to do is push this out and this out like that, so we've got a block deep down, put in a banner, knock this block out, put in a sea lantern, throw in another banner here, and then just put your stairs or your slabs on the top like this, and there we go, we have a sofa with cushions. Should be a little bit better for the spine. Up next we have bathrooms and banners. So what can we do? Well, there's a bunch of things that we can do in the bathroom with banners, so let's just make a quick bath. There we go, pull in a tap. And then all we have to do is use some grey stained glass as well as some banners. There we are, just put those in like that. One more, I'll get rid of that bit. And there we go, we have a bath. Relatively simple, just a nice shower curtain. But after that bath, you're going to need to dry yourself, so how about we make some towels, right? So all we're going to need is these banners, these stairs, and some item frames. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, rotate those around, and then put our banners on like this. And there we go, we have a towel rack. Now, I know what you're thinking, what about when I need to poop? Well, don't worry, because we can also make a toilet roll holder using banners. So let's just grab these 3 items. Now, this here is a invisible glow item frame. Now, I know what you're thinking, invisible glow item frames aren't survival vanilla. However, you can obtain them using this command. It will be on screen now. Oh, yep, there it is. And you can also, if you're playing on an SMP server, use the Vanilla Tweaks data pack book for armor statues, which allows you to make invisible item frames just like this. Okay? So, we're just gonna put down a button like this, then put an invisible item frame on the same block, and then put a banner inside that item frame, and then all we have to do is rotate that around. There we go, we now have some toilet paper, you know, so we can poop. Okay, next up we have the dresser or nightstand. Now, this is one of my more favourite designs for doing a dresser or nightstand, and it's pretty easy to make. All we need is some slabs, some stairs, some blocks, some trapdoors, item frames, and some grey banners. Put in blocks like this in the middle, put in our slab, then we just stick our item frames down, put in our trapdoors, rotate them around like this, there we go, and then just aim that and put in banners, and there we go. Now we can also put a really nice mirror on the top up here, so let's just get some materials to make a mirror design. There we go, and then we'll just put this together in the loom. Okay, and then we'll just place that there, and there we go. Okay, just put in some extra decorations. There we go, like that. And there we go, one dresser. Okay, up next we have the barbecue grill or oven. Now, this is a really fun one to design, so all we're going to need is a couple of blast furnaces like this, and then put down 2 levers, make sure they're activated, put down 2 iron trapdoors like that, put down iron bars either side, and then put down 2 regular item frames on the top of those iron bars and put some meats in there just to add the little grill effect, 2 invisible item frames, put down some glass panes on the inside of those item frames, on the front put down some item frames and put in some trapdoors, and then the banners over the top, and there we go, a grill. Now we can add a little bit more animation to this grill by just punching out these blocks here, and then pulling in 2 campfires like this, and then filling these blocks back in, and then we have a little bit of a smoke going onto our grill. Now if you don't want a grill, you can always punch these bits out, and if you remove those there and those there, you will get an oven. Simple. Up next we have a really simple one, and that is using banners as curtains. Yes, we can also use banners to make a nice curtain design, because you know, sci-fi apartments, they're going to need to have curtains. Speaking of which, my good friend and fellow science bro Sir 𝗙𝗛𝗚 has made an amazing cyberpunk showcase on doing cyberpunk apartments, which it does include making curtains and other things like that. It's a great source of inspiration, and the link for it will be, yes, there it is there. What a coincidence. Okay, so let's get some cyan banners, some cyan dye and some black dye, as well as our trim, and then just make our curtain design. Okay, there we go, and then just go 1, 2, and 3 there, and then 1, 2, 3, and then put in the trim across like that. And there we go, we have a nice pair of curtains. Now, if you're interested in obtaining any of these banners featured in this video, there will be a link down in the description to a Planet Minecraft collection that I have made for you. So all you have to do is look down there, and then you can find them. Okay. Let's move on, shall we? Up next, we have the computer or PC desk. Now, to make the computer or PC desk, all we're going to need to start off with is a leather cap and an armor stand. Now, I've dyed my leather cap in grey, and we'll pull a hole in and then do that like that. Next up, we're just going to grab some slabs and some full blocks, as well as a piston and a bun. Put the slab there like this, blocks either side, and then look up, put the piston up like this, button there, and then push down, and there we go, we have a little monitor stand. Get rid of those. Okay, so now we need to craft this banner. Banner's super easy to make, just black banner, and then surround it with grey, and then put a bar running through the middle. There we go. Pop that on there like that, and then we'll cover that top section with some cupboards. So put these away, grab some full blocks, and 1, 2, 3. There we go. We'll just cover this section in. There we are, that's all hidden. So let's finish up those cupboards. So some invisible item frames, some trapdoors, and some warped signs. And then we'll just put them up like this. Okay, and then rotate those around. Put on the signs. And there we go. Okay, so let's just remove these 2 blocks and put them as full blocks in like this. And then we'll do the same thing as what we did on our dresser. So we're just going to grab some grey banners, some item frames, and some more of our trapdoors. So let's rotate those around and then just put on those like this. And there we go, we have a PC desk. Now, you could decorate this however you wanted. Put some shelves up at the top, some decorations at the bottom, but for now I am just going to put a button down like this, like a mouse, and there we go. Okay, up next we have how to use banners for light fittings. Now, it's relatively easy to make light fittings using banners. All we're going to need is some wall blocks and these materials here, so hopper, then a chain, then a wall block like this, then a lantern, and then all we have to do is surround that with our banners. And we can use any other type of banner design, but there we go. Now, you could also do a floor standing version of the lamp, like we did over our dresser. 3 end rods, pull on our wall block, and then just surround that with banners. And there we go, we now have some lights. You know, because the dark is scary. Okay, moving on, we have how to use banners to make an energy pump. Up until this point, we've been using banner designs and its shape, but what about mechanics? Yes, we can abuse some of the mechanics of movement with banners. So let's just pull out these blocks here and put in 5 orange wool, and then dig a hole, fill this in. So using our orange wool, we're just going to make a 3 deep, 5 wide pit like this and fill in the walls with wool. Okay, put in some end rods. Put some glass on the top, like this, and then put our banners in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now, all we have to do is put some hoppers on the top of the hitbox, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now just surround this with whatever block you want to make your machine look like. And there we go, we have an animated energy pump. Okay, up next we have using banners in shields. Now, using banner designs like these, we can also use them to make details by putting them in shields. Now, I'm not going to go through on how to make every single one of these banners because, you know, it would just take far too long. So instead, make sure you check the link down in the description because I have made a collection for you over on Planet Minecraft. Okay, let's begin with the first one, shall we? Now, to make the smartphone, all we need is a white banner with blue faded in and a shield. We'll just put those in there. Okay, and we'll make a quick little desk for this to sit on, like so. Use our invisible item frames, pop that on the top like that, and then just throw in our little shield, and there we go, smartphone. Now, of course, we can also do a little LED monitor, so we'll just put that in there like that, and rotate that around, a little LED readout. Now, using the same method, we can also make a security keypad for a door. Just pop that in there like that and rotate it around. And there we go, a door security keypad. You know, if you use your imagination. Using our shield banners, we can also make a microwave. So let's put a block in there and then a glass pane. Put some carpet on the top like this and then a powered trapdoor like that. And then all we have to do is put invisible item frame and then our shield banner like that, and there we go, a microwave. And then we can also make a printer. So if we just push out these two blocks, put in a sea lantern, there we go, banner on the top like that, then put in a slab so that we get a little bit of paper coming out the top, and then put down an invisible item frame like this, and then put in our shield banner, rotate it around, and there we go, we have a printer. Okay, let's combine everything we've learned and make a media center using banners. Now, to start off making our media center, we're going to need to get some black concrete and just make a little TV screen like this, and then put in a picture frame. There we go, so we have something on the TV. Put in a blast furnace there, and then fill that in with deep slate. There we go. Now, use our item frames, leave a gap there, so that one here. Put in our trapdoor, again trapdoor, and then this one at the top, like that, and then fill that in with our banners so we get our little cupboards. There we go. Now in the center one, use an invisible item frame and pop in one of our shield banners so we have a little readout. There we go. Perfect. Now we're going to need to put some speakers on this thing, so how about we put some speakers either side. Make some banners. Okay, now 2 black concrete there, 2 black concrete there, and then a banner there, and a banner there, and we have some speakers. Media center done. And finally, we can combine all of that knowledge to make an ATM machine. So to make an ATM machine, I'm just going to pop this block out here and pull in a blast furnace on its side, pull another blast furnace there, door this side, door that side, like that. On the top, just put in some stairs. Then put in some signs around those stairs like this. Okay, now we're going to grab our banner, put that there so we have a screen, grab some invisible item frames, put that on the top, put a sign on the front with a nice design. There we go. And then all we have to do is put in our shield just like that as a keypad. And there we go, we have an ATM machine. Now, a huge shout out to 𝗙𝗪𝗛𝗚 for originally sharing this ATM machine. We made a few over on Randomcraft, but he definitely has perfected it. And if you're wanting to see more banner and sign designs that are more in the cyberpunk style, a link to that video of his will be on the screen. Yep, no, right there. Oh, it came in early that time. And that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video serves you well and that it helps you conquer your banner ideas for your sci-fi builds, or any other type of build for that matter. Now, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget again to drop it a like and consider subscribing because that helps me out a ton. Now, I'm going to try and break into this ATM machine, which I don't think is content safe. So, I'll see you next time. 𝗙𝗔𝗓 out.